Welcome on board, my dear geek friend. My name is Emil Sire. I'm the CEO of 24Geeks, and in this tutorial, I will walk you through a dozen topics which will make you come online and pick tickets from our platform. So, let's go through the registration process. You come to this URL, click on sign up as a helper, fill this form, and then you're registered. That's it. But it needs to be approved from our side. When you're done with this, do let us know via the email you received this job offer. And then when you log in, you can log in like this. Then you can receive tickets. When you receive it, users are anonymous until now, so you will see user and then an ID. And then you can chat with them like this in here. And this is the current user message log. And here you'll see the screen sharing and everything. You'll see it in a minute. You will not be able to see this approve link for the time being, but later when you're promoted, you will see it. In the settings, it's very important that you should fill all this form. It's very important. Please fill your first name, last name. Don't use the short names. Like, for example, we had someone with P. That doesn't mean anything. Please do put your full name. And also one sentence about yourself, very general, very short. And in here, you should put your PayPal email address. This is how we will pay you money, your salary. Please do consider this very serious. The chatbot ID, this is interesting information. Chatbot is, so we covered till here. Chatbot is very important. How to get this ID, okay? First, you have to go to Facebook, send a friend request to Tim Budwig, this guy, okay? I'm just opening so you get the link, but you will get all these links that I'm using in this video in an email where you will find this, this video link as well. After sending a friend request to Tim Budwig, then you search for this chatbot. In Facebook, you search this chatbot, this one. And then click on message, and then on the message you type /my ID, and then it gives you this this unique number. It's a long number. Then you put it here, and then you upload your photo. It should be 150 by 150 pixel. Please make sure that your head is in the center. It should not be in one side, or it should not be pixelated. Until now, we don't do photo manipulation on the platform, so please take care of this on your own, because we have some, for example, this one is a bad picture. Please don't upload like that. This one is stretched. Please don't make sure that you're uploading a square image, 150 by 150 pixel. And then when everything is done, save changes, and then request us to approve it, because when you save changes, you will not be able to see the changes on your permalink. What is a permalink? This is a permalink. So you can basically share this link. For example, in my case, it's Emil, that's my username. In your case, it will be your username. And then you can share this with a friend to do a test. You can receive calls from a friend like this. But those calls should not be payable. We only pay for those calls which are recorded and which are genuine client calls, not test friend calls. I will explain that here when we go through a test call. So now we have covered literally everything. Let's say our chatbot is also up and running. Now let's see what this .in and .out means. So when you're ready to pick tickets, you come to the chatbot, you just simply type .in, and then the chatbot will consider you when the call now button is clicked on the platform. So whenever somebody comes and clicks the call now button, you will get something like this. You'll get a notification like this. And not only you, but everyone who is currently online will get a notification like this. And whoever clicks this first will get.
Thank you for holding on. For quality assurance, this call may be recorded.
So it was going to be forwarded. So now, for the time being, we have only 2 people online. But if, let's say, we have 10 people, this pick button will go to all those 10 people because they punched in by typing .in the chat bot. And then whoever picks it first will get the ticket. Now, if you are done with working on the platform, you want to punch out, you just type .out. And then when you enter, then you are no more considered for this thing. See, if I refresh, I'm no more in this list. By the way, you won't see this list, it's just for us. Now, if I click this button, I will not receive a message because I just opted out. I said I don't want to receive tickets anymore. So this is very tricky. This is very important. When you want to receive tickets, you just come here, press .in, and then you're considered for tickets. Okay? This is very important. Please do consider .in and .out always. And if you want to indeed take a help, type /help, you'll see all the switches that we are using here. We will be modifying this quite often. Okay, let's receive a test call. Okay, I'm asking Surya to call me. Anytime we should get a call. I hope she is on. Oh, damn. This is very important. You should not be focused on other pages. Okay? This will be something we will fix it in the future, but for the time being, make sure you are focused on the tickets tab. Okay? That's how you can receive calls. You cannot receive calls any way other. Okay? Maybe my wife is busy. She cannot call me. Okay. Waiting for the call. So meanwhile, we can go through something else. This doodle is a small information. We will share a doodle with you, this doodle. Please go through the time that you can work, write your name here, and then the time that you most probably will be available, just check those times. And then there's a bug in doodle. When you click, it goes one step up. So just check those time slots where you can work, and then just click save. And then we know that this guy can serve in that time. So my wife clicked the the call now button. Now I got a pick button. I can click, and then I can pick the call. So as I am on this tickets tab, I will receive a call anytime now. So when you pick the call like this, very politely say, hello, how are you doing? How may I help you today? Try to be... Okay, this is just a test for our geeks. So when you're done with the greetings, try to be as open or as polite as possible. And then on alternative basis, so for one client, you turn on your video like this. You say hello, and for one client, you don't. So if you get 10 tickets, for 5 of them, you should turn on your video. For 5 of them, you should not turn on your video. We want to do A/B test over the video. And then you politely ask the client to share her screen. Surya, can you please share your screen? And meanwhile, I'll explain how you chat here. You can chat here, like this. And when the client shares the screen, she asks to install a small Chrome extension. Oh, our extension is still named. Oh, this is the extension. So when she installs the extension, the call will be automatically refreshed and directed to you back. So everything will happen automatically. It's just for the first time. The browser extension is needed to be installed for the first time by the user if she wants to do the screen sharing. And if I want to do screen sharing with Surya, I will just click on share screen. And then now I will be able to select which screen I want to share. The entire screen or a specific application screen. So I will do an entire screen. And then now Surya can see my screen like that, and she can maximize it. Click that, like that. Now whatever I do, whatever I show, Surya can see my screen like this. So that's how you give instructions to a user, or you instruct the user by seeing their screen. That's all from this screen sharing section. Okay, Surya, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's how it works there. Let's move to the, we are done with the test call. Let's go to the screen recording. We are currently working on a screen recording. It will be recorded automatically in a few weeks or so. But until then, or maybe a few months, it depends on our availability. But until then, please record it via either of these software packages. If you're on Windows, iSpring, FreeCam. If you are on Ubuntu, Kazam, K-A-Z-A-M, because other screen recordings did not give a result. These are the ones which can record the incoming voice while you have a headset. And it's very important that you should wear a headset, because if you don't, the voice may do echo if you're putting it in the loudspeakers of your laptop or computer. So these are the screen recording software. If you have any trouble in using these software, do let us know. We will help you with that. Perhaps I could record another video for this. Now, in order to share these videos, these recorded videos with us, you should compress it. For that, we are using Handbrake. This is a compression software. So you download it, you install it, and then when you install it, this is how it looks like. Click on Open Source, and then from the file, you click and open the file. By the way, this is a very important information. Good that I noticed it. So the 603-3 means something. 603 is the user ID that you will take it from this ID. This is the user ID. So for this call, I would take 756, okay? If I would have been recording it. 756-1. That's how I will save it, the screen recording. That's how I will save it via iSpring FreeCam or Kazam, based on your platform, if you're on Ubuntu or Windows. I will save the file like that. And now, before I upload it, I'll come to Handbrake. I'll open that file which I saved, for this instance, the 603-3. And then the destination file, I'll give it a destination file. Again, the same file name. And in this case, okay, let's play this case. 756-1. This means this is the first call from this user. If this was the second call from this user, this will be second. If this was the third call, 3, 4, 5, 50. Doesn't matter how many, but this dash is a separator between the customer or the user ID and the sequence. Which one did you pick? It's regardless of how many times this user called the platform, but it is bound to your calls. So a user could be picked by multiple operators on multiple tickets. That's what I mean. So your first time, your second time, and so on. So when you're done with that, come to video, change this from 22 to 35 is a good resolution. Change the frame rate to 20, and then you are all set. Click on Start Encoding. It will take some time to encode it, and then when it's encoded, it will save it here in this address, and then you can upload this file on your Google Drive. What is your Google Drive? Let's explain that. So we just did the Handbrake. When you are registered with us, we will ask for your Gmail email address, okay? And we will share with you a Google Drive. And in that drive, you will upload this file, okay? You'll just upload everything in one folder. You don't need to create subfolders. You just upload it, and based on this naming convention, it will be sorted correctly. I hope so. And then, okay, before you do, you pick tickets on the platform, please do a testing with your permalink. What is a permalink? This is your permalink. In this case, it's Emil. It's my profile, but your username will come here. So when you're approved, send your permalink to a friend and ask them to call you and do the recording. Do everything what I have just explained in this video, and then upload that test file also on the Google Drive. That's very important, because I will approve you only when I see that everything works fine. Slack. We are managing our internal communication between the geeks on the Slack. So I will send you an invitation. This is our Slack channel. And there will be a general announcements will be done here. As I explained this poll earlier. I mean the doodle, the doodle. So you can ask questions here on the general, and then whoever can answer the question will help you with the ticket. So let's say there is a ticket you picked, you don't know the answer. Ask the user to please hold on. We will get back to you. Take their phone number or email address, whatever you can take. For that, I will share a separate video, how you can store all the information from a user. For example, the type of the problem, their phone number, their email address, their name, their address, etc., etc. All that information will come from a second video. But when you take all that information, then tell them that you will call them back. Please hold on like for 10-15 minutes. And then you come to Slack and then you ask that question. That, hey guys, I have this ticket, and this ticket is like this. You explain the ticket in a few sentences. And whoever could help you will answer the question. And or he will or she will share his or her permalink with you, so that you could quickly call and talk to them. And so you should be able to answer questions. If you see something in this general, maybe we need to create another. Oh, let's create that one now here. Geek support. So whoever, whatever you see in this channel of Geek support, you should be able to, if you can answer it, quickly engage in that conversation, and then provide your permalink, and then help him or her, your fellow geeks. If you can help. If you need help, put it in this channel, and then somebody will probably help you. And in worst case, my co-founder and I will jump in and try to help. Okay, that's all with the Slack. I have already explained the doodle. Please go through all this video. Make sure you do everything, and then when you're up and running, and then you can literally pick tickets. Thank you so much for your consideration, and please forgive us with this totally unprofessional podcast, because we are extremely busy. We didn't have time for editing. We didn't have time to do things extremely professional. That's how we do. But in the second round, third round, fourth round, we'll get better. And so we hope from you that by the passage of time, you will learn a lot with us, and you will be able to solve tickets much faster. And we will also share some video tutorials. So please go through other video tutorials, for example, how to communicate with others, etc. and you can also benefit from those original authors from YouTube channels. Okay, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you perform really well on the platform. Thanks. Bye.